Hello everyone, this is me, GameSide99, aka No-Brainer. Welcome to another Star Wars Destiny video. This is round 4 of the TTS League. I'm doing those again because we're at the point where there's like an hour left. There's like, not an hour, there's a week left. So I need to hurry up and get those games in. It looks like we're not going to get an errata on FN or anything like that until way too late. So I'm up against Smerle. So because of that, I'm bringing out a different deck. I'm bringing out the thing that I think is better against Thrawnkar, because Smerle is a Thrawnkar mill player, as we know by reputation. So I'm going to show off for the first time this Sabine Akbar deck I've been trying to perfect for a long time. Sabine Akbar is a deck that basically is like, I'm going to play Heat of Battle and Never Tell Me the Odds and Leadership, and I'm just going to try and win. So we'll see how this goes, and Sabine, of course, can do stuff from the graveyard, which I think makes her a lot better against Thrawn than what my previous deck was, so that's the plan. Second chance, I probably won't need that at the very start of the game, although that is a port district, which is 3 cost or better, so this might be the vehicle's version, which will do damage, but I don't think it'll do damage in the first turn, so we can skip that. Holdout Blaster is great to keep in the opening hand, provided he doesn't have Imperial Inspection, which is what he's going to be wanting to grab here. Let's keep the Mobilize just in case. And just in case we get something like a hidden agenda or something, going for economy can be nice, just so if we've already got a weapon. And it looks like no, we didn't, but if we can roll a resource on Akbar, we can do some good resources there. But of course, Thrawnkar can remove our resources with disrupts. Alright. And of course, they are 3 cost cards for Thrawnkar as well, which can be scary. I rolled a 4. He rolled a... Oh, I rolled a 5. He rolled a 5. I don't know why I read that as a 4. I got a 4 that time, though, and he got a 4 that time. Alright, we're going to be here a while, guys. I got a 7. Beat a 7, boy. 6! Aha! I win. Alright, Now, Port District is decent for giving me the shields, because I know he's going to be a vehicle version if he's got that port district there, and vehicles definitely would like the Starship Graveyard, but I'm going to play the Starship Graveyard anyway, give him the shields in order for me to start the game first. Alright, let's immediately start by rolling out Akbar. I want to try and keep this running interference in my hand for 0 for now, until after Thrawn uses his ability. Alright. Well, he's got a 3 to say, and then he'll be able to remove my second chance. Or a 0 to get rid of my running interference, and then he can uncast stuff. Well, I'll discard the Holdout Blaster, reroll. I get the resource, okay. What does he call here? 3 or the 0? I feel like he should call the 0, alright. Oh, a little bit of lag here. 496 ping. Oh dear. My internet issues were supposed to be mostly resolved. They normally are, but this is bad. I'm going to blame the host on this one. Why is it always when I record that these get bad? My graveyard's going to stay like that for now. Alright, let's take the resource. Let's take the resource. He did not start with an Imperial Inspection, which is great for us. He's getting a lot of resources, which isn't quite so great for us. He might even be able to get a vehicle out at the very start of this game, but I can definitely mobilize. Get rid of these 3 cost cards from my hand. Although he knows he can uncard for 3 as well. So like using that +2 in the shield is the better choice for him. Alright, he wants to keep the shield. I lose the second chance, he gets 3 off that. We all knew I was going to lose the second chance there. I'm going to keep this other mobilize for re-rolling, I think. So I'm going to Sabine, get the Holdout Blaster on the field, pay 2 for it. Well, I can do a 3 disrupt, but I don't think 3 disrupt really helps me much here, so I'm going to discard and reroll these 2 cards. God damn it. Did not roll damage. And well, that is a detention center. He can remove my dice off of that, and there's not very much I can do about it. Let's take a resource. If I kept them both out, then they'd be then he wouldn't be able to activate it, but then I wouldn't get anything out of the dice ever, so. Oh, he just claims. Okay, well he knows I can't do much with this 1 shield here. So, I'll take it. Yeah. Oh, and it's like, okay, so I've worked out that this lag is not my fault in the slightest, so it's all his, because he's the host. Drawing 5. Okay, maybe his plan is going to be end up being to mill me after all. But I mean, I can do some serious stuff here. With the double X8 snipers. I think I'd prefer to have an X8 sniper over a holdout blaster. And that's an Imperial Inspection, which can be troublesome. Nothing I can do about it though. So let's play the X8 sniper. Let's then discard the X8 sniper to then play which costs 2. And then we discard the X8 sniper over the top of the X8 sniper to put it in the discard. And then we can Supreme Rend to get rid of the holdout blaster to play over the X8 sniper. Did you get that? I kinda showed it poorly. Right, yeah, so I overwrote the X8 sniper with the X8 sniper to then overwrite the holdout blaster with the X8 sniper on the Sabine activation, and now I'm going to try and roll really well. That's a 4. You know what? I'm just going to take that 4 right now. Now, Thrawnkar is generally the target because of Crime Lord. But he's going to have shields as well. They're both at 12 though, so sure, I'll go for the Thrawnkar here. Before, it's not the best roll in the world, but it's not the worst roll in the world. And then I can roll Akbar to ruin the detention center if I need to. He can, you know, Imperial Inspect me, and he'll probably get an inspection off here. Ooh, he doesn't quite there. But yeah, sure. Gets to see my hand, gets to discard the other second chance. Yeah. It definitely isn't me. This definitely isn't my fault. So yeah, I'll roll out the Akbar. And it's a blank, of course it is. Well, there's his disrupt for the Imperial Inspection. Yeah, I'll play the Hidden Agenda for 1. It can't be disrupted. Save the resource bit. Although maybe I should have played the X8 Sniper instead to stop the double disrupt. And to keep it so that the 2 cost wasn't in my hand. Houndstooth, okay. He's going to start going pretty big at this point in terms of resources. But yeah, let's take the resource. Alright, and let's play the X8 Sniper again for 2. And then I am going to claim the salvage yard. And I'm going to put the second chance or the running interference. The running interference back on top of my deck. He has to call 0. He'll have to call 0 on the next turn if he wants to get rid of that, and it can be annoying. Well, he's going to be able to get 5 resources here. Because my god, Thrawn gives him so many resources. And that will be enough to go for a cannon of some kind. Every time I claim this, though, he's one less from milling me, which is a really big deal in this game situation. I mean, I have what I need in terms of weapons. I have the holdout in the graveyard. I've got the double X8 sniper. It's just a case of trying to dodge the Imperial inspections. Surprisingly, he hasn't found a personal shield, which is very useful for me. That's a really big deal. 7, what's he going to spend it on? He's going to spend 6 on the Crime Lord. No, buy out for 6, okay. This better not be all of my good cards here. There's A, never tell me the odds. There's a hidden agenda, but I did just get the DL44 in my grave, which is amazing. Alright. Start of the next round. Okay, smuggling not the best here, but I can heat of battle, which is not a bad call. I can truce into DL44 into roll out into heat of battle for ridiculous damage, but then I can't leadership. But I can leadership by smuggling. This could be a ridiculous turn. Okay. So I'm going to truce. Then I'm going to activate a beat. I'm going to pull out this DL44. This is ridiculously aggressive of a move that I'm making here. Get that into the grave. There we go. Like, he'll still be able to detention center me, right, and get rid of one of these character dice, at the very least. Into roll it out. I did just hit 4 damage, but that's not good enough. So, into heat of battling my hidden agenda. To go 3, 3, 3, the +2 and the +2. There we go. That is the power of Sabine Akbar. Now he dodges me and I get fucked. There's no dodge. That's a dead Thrawnkar. Right? Because he has 9 health. This is still 10 damage, so this is a dead Thrawnkar. Alright. And I will resolve the other 10 into killing him. Like, there's no question even that, did I cheat that? Because I had already fixed all of my rolls with Heat of Battle. I will smuggling my smuggling. Gain a resource. And then I can leadership and do it all again, potentially. I mean, this time I'm completely dependent on my rolls. I am going through my deck like crazy. You can still definitely mill me out here. Alright, let's leadership. And no Imperial inspection, please. No Imperial Inspection, perfect. So I'm going to roll in Sabine, and just in case he might have something, I'm going to discard the X8 for the holdout so that this counts as still the same action, because I might as well take the tempo. There. Smerle, you're a poor host. Alright, roll it out. Come on, something good. 3. Okay then. 3. Which he nullifies 2 of it. Great. And I guess I take the 2 shields, because I might as well. This is clearly at this point his deck is a mill deck. So it's not that big of a deal to do this. But, you know. Interrogation Droid has that chance for the mill, and it didn't happen. Salvage Yard. I'm gonna put Hidden Agenda on top, because this is why Salvage Yard is great with Sabine, because I can Hidden Agenda again. Which is always good economy. Okay, he did get a disrupt this time for the Imperial Inspection. Let's see if he remembers to use it. And he also rolled the 3 for 1 on the shields and the 2 shield resources. So he's going to get some good resources out of this. Got to be worried about the buyout still. Despite everything, got to be worried about the buyout. It looks like he forgot about the Imperial Inspection, which is great because that still hurts me a lot. But he's going to be able to take 3 shields off of this. This Thrawn is going to be very tanky. But killing the Unkar at least heavily reduces the potential for a Crime Lord. For an Ace in the Hole Crime Lord. Because that is another thing that Thrawnkar has available to it, which is kind of dumb. Gotta spend your resource. I need it. Okay. Server catch up. Ooh, he's discarding the prize possession. That can get rid of a Sabine dive. That's a good card to have. And he would have rolled the resource he needed for it with that 4 for 2. But this is Thrawnkar. It makes so much money. Bet he wish he kept that prize after all. Alright, next round. There's a hidden agenda. There's a leadership, which is interesting. I still have 1 Never Tell Me the Odds in the deck, and 1 Heat of Battle, so that's something to bear in mind. Do I start with just a rollout? Do I just roll out here, or do I go and put another DL44 on the table first? I think I just roll out. I might need the DL44 as a... I might... I might need to keep this for the mitigation. 5? I mean, yeah, I guess I'll take the 5 for now. He can mitigate 1 of it. Because he mitigates 4 a turn, basically. At this point, I could hit an agenda into hyperspace jump. That'll be the worst thing in the world. It'll get me to another Never Tell Me the Odds, which might save my life, which might kill him. Okay, can't hyperspace. He called the number right. Oh, that's the wrong choice. Letting me hyperspace, potentially? That is not a good choice. What was the other battlefield? Port District. That's good for my Never Tell Me the Odds, actually. I might just change the battlefield. Okay. Like, that would stop him. He's completely forgot about Imperial Inspection. Oh no, I completely forgot about Interrogation Droid. He's going to be able to discard a random event from my hand. Oh, he hits the hyperspace! No! Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Alright, fine, you win. I'll just lead a ship for one. If he can buy out me for 7, I've basically lost, so I've got to be careful. I've got to be able to claim as soon as the buyout finishes. So I'm going to have to pass a lot until he's ready for the buyout, and then claim to put a card at the bottom of my deck still. I'll just roll 9 damage. I mean, that is a possibility. A very unlikely possibility, but a possibility nonetheless. Okay, now I have to roll way more than that. By removing that die in the pool, it allows me to roll them all out. Another 5. That's not the best in the world. But I think I have to just truce and take it. So I will truce. And then I will take it. For another 5. Alright, now I've just got to wait for this buyout to occur. I really wish I could have hyperspace jumped to change that to port. Vespin, I would have won then. Finally remember. Alright, I'm gonna take the shield, I guess. But yeah, if I could have swapped the battlefield and ended the turn, then Port Vespin was up. I had a Never Tell Me the Odds in my deck, which I could then have played with a Sabine ability to just do 10 damage straight out and kill him, without him able to do anything. I'm wanting to keep this card in my hand, also to help prevent against the mill situation. He has a focus so that he can still do a 3-for-1 on the shield side. Houndstooth gives them so much survivability. He can only buy out for 6 at this point. I don't see a potential set of plays that would allow him to mill me this turn. And if I claim, that's one more card on top of the deck as well. You have discard, reroll into the 2 resource, do it. I'm gonna claim. Claim with the salvage yard, put the other hidden agenda on top of the deck. Is this where he ace in the whole Crime Lords and I die? Because if so, he should have kept that focus out. Okay, confiscates for 3. That leaves me with very little damage left on, very little damage possibility left on Sabine, which is a bummer. I did draw another heat of battle though. So I can still heat a battle in for 8, but he manages to block almost all of it. Do I have a DL44 in my grave? I do. I think this is where I roll Akbar first to threaten the detention center annoyance. Did I roll Akbar last turn? I leadershiped him last turn. That's right. Alright, and you go blank. Great. I should have just played the DL44 Blaster, because he can still Imperial Inspection this, and then I have no resources left on the board anymore. That was a mistake. And it didn't cost me greatly enough. Good. Alright, well, he's gonna hit my DL44, not my never tell me the odds, which is what he's looking for here. But it also means he knows I don't have a second chance, and I don't have any removal to stop an ace in the whole Crime Lord. Thrawnkar just have so many ways to deal with this type, with the decks like this. It is kind of ridiculous. Wish I could just get one more resource, but I can't. Alright, Sabine, gonna take the DL44 over the Holdout Blaster, activate the effect. Has to remove a die at least. Then I can roll her out. Rolled. Fuck all. So then I can heat a battle, and I'll at least be able to do 6 this round. 7 this round. So I'm gonna hidden agenda, heat a battle. Go 3, 3, 3, 1. Sound the alarm, of course. He had something. Damn it. He had something this time. Just gotta accept that. Let's move this. Well then. That's game. No, it's not. He has 1 HP left from personal shield. Well then. He's gonna get rid of my last die, sure. Because that's the problem. He went sound the alarm and didn't use the detention center. Oh, the detention center would guarantee a 3, right? So. And now I'm just gonna start passing. Keep cards in my hand, keep cards in my deck as much as possible. I'm gonna use the effect. Not an event. Oh, right. Well, that's a much stronger card than I thought it was. Why do villains always get the strong cards, goddammit? I guess he's going to be able to deal with most of my hand at this point. But I just need to keep passing to prevent the buyouts. Oh, right. Right, now it's his turn. Wow. I mean, that's great. That's the best situation for me. Fill for 2, he can get back into buyout range. Gotta keep passing. There's a crime lord gone. He still potentially has another. He's got a lot of a deck left. I do worry. 2 shields. He can take those if he wants, but I think he'd rather try and go for a focus there. Shields are important to keep him alive, of course. I just need to keep passing to stop this buyout. Lost the impersonate, perfectly fine with that. Keep the hidden agenda. See what he rolls here. Oh, he's just re-rolling that. Wow, okay. Okay, he gets the 2 shields. He has the disrupt. He has 1 card left in his hand. He can't buy out with this anymore, so I can claim the salvage yard. Search through my deck. What do I want? Do I want the second chance? Is that a big enough deal for me right now? To prevent the ace in the hole. That is a singular possibility here. But then he can call 3 just fine. If I'm running interference, things might go differently. I think I second chance though, just to prevent the ace in the hole crime lord play potentially coming through. Yeah, so there it is. I could have guaranteed a drawing of the Never Tell Me the Odds, but I think it's better just play this safe. As long as this Starship Graveyard stays on the field, it's going to be very difficult for him to be able to mill me, because he's going to have to buy out and then I can claim. I expect he's going to disrupt. Yep, that's fine. Well, it's not quite so fine. I won't be able to Never Tell Me the Odds so well, but... Draw 4. I drew the Never Tell Me the Odds, okay. Do I replace the DL44, keep my resources here? Or do I go for like a holdout? That's a good question. Place DL44. Actually, I probably should have rolled out Atbar first. If I rolled out Atbar first, it would have hurt this detention center play. Looking for damage to kill, and I just rolled it. GG. GG. Phew. Okay, as I said, Sabine Akbar was the better deck to pull out in against a Thrawnkar. I knew he was going to be playing Thrawnkar because it's Smerle. Block. Woohoo! Yeah. Safety-wise, I probably should have kept putting second chance on top of my deck to prevent the Crime Lord kill. It's very much a possibility to play fair trade with the Sabine, but her dice quality is so good that I don't know, I feel like I can beat Thrawnkar as is, and her dice quality is so good I don't want to use it in pretty much any other matchup, right? I don't want to use a resource to get 2 resources in this game with this deck. I've already got enough economy as it is. But if I could have Lincoln got that Port Bespin off, I could have then never told the else of the win. Like, it was just such a problem for him, he didn't have any removal for that. Come on, sound. I did get quite lucky rolling that 3. That 6, should I say there. That was my final hand. Playing it safe, I should have run Interference to maybe never tell me the odds first, but last 2 cards in the deck were another Jetpack and another Impersonate, 2 of the worst cards in my deck against this matchup, which is great. He had another Personal Shield, the other buyout. That's gotta suck. The ace in the whole Crime Lord right there. But you can just see just how many options Thrawnkar has at their disposal and how ridiculous it is. Thrawn makes him think too much. Alright. That's one problem with this deck. It's very, very difficult to play. Like, people keep telling me that it's not the best deck. Like, there are better decks out there. Like, Sabine Ezra is just a better version of this deck. But I don't know, man. I feel like this version just has so many lines of play, and that I'm just not playing it properly to get a good, to get a good evaluation of it. But I think I played that deck very well overall that time. There were a few mistakes overall. Definitely should have probably been put in the second chances over the top instead of the hidden agendas, but I think that worked out for me in the end. Very difficult to say. Like, I think I did very well for what I got, and I didn't have a bum hand. There's one problem with this deck. You have 6 weapons that you're looking for. If you don't get any of them in your opening hand, you've got a problem. Yeah, but I would strongly encourage you guys to give this a try. I do think this is the strongest version of Sabine Akbar. Some people do play Sabine Rebel Commando instead. Has 1 more health, that Impersonate, and the die is just much more useful. But I really like Akbar's ability to slow them down slightly. It helps a lot more than you think. I just really love Akbar as a card. It's one of my favorite cards of Star Wars Destiny. He's one of my favorite characters, and that's why I use him so much. Also got to be careful. Only 11 health on Sabine. She can die very easily to a FN Anakin version. She's stronger against Kylo though because of the red. That's one of the biggest worries with Sabine Ezra, right? It's all yellow, and that's a problem. I mean, the problem is with removing 2 with that is that if he ever has a situation where he removes 2 from detention center, then I just pay both character dice to destroy 1. So that doesn't really work. All right, so that was me against a Thrawnkar. He was by far the scariest opponent in this pod, and I won. So yes, it's me against 99 aka No Brian. Thank you for watching. Signing out.